Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Small with CRPA and we are ushering in a new year of 2021, and perhaps it's time to start talking about some of the old and new challenges that we may face. Perhaps none more important than what our new reality actually is. Now, we've had a lot of elected officials in the past make some pretty terrifying claims, terrifying both to the people who believed them as well as to the people who didn't believe them. And perhaps what our reality is a presidential administration that we are ushering in that now supports those claims. Now, I got to tell you, when you have an elected official telling me that we have 30 caliber magazines that can fire 30 rounds in less than half of a second, or an elected official that is telling me that we have incendiary rounds that are just like heat-seeking missiles going through the air, it's very terrifying to me to know that somebody can make such an outrageous statement and have others believe that it's true. On the other side of that aisle, you have people terrified because they believe it's true. And perhaps it's time to start bringing education to as many people as we can. Fortunately, the CRPA has a program in place for this, our chapter program, where we are partnering with groups of people all across the state to drive local change within their communities. We have to remember that these elected officials start out at the local level. So in order to dispel these terrifying claims, we first need to educate the communities. Now, you may be a firearms owner who has been a lifelong firearms owner who simply wants to get involved in this effort. Or you could be a first-time firearms owner who is looking for more education, or perhaps you're not a firearms owner at all, but you don't necessarily believe some of the things that have been said, and you want to get the right information. The chapter program can facilitate any and all of these inquiries. All that you need to do is go to crpa.org and look under the programs tab, find the chapter that's nearest you, and sign up for the next meeting. It's really as simple as that. These people are dedicated to the firearms community and advancing it and providing the truth on firearms so that everybody can be educated when they go to vote. And I think that ultimately is what it boils down to. Our reality is built by the way that we vote, because these elected officials create the legislation that ultimately governs us. And if we have everybody on the same page when it comes to what is safe for firearms and what is not, people will vote that way. So I would encourage each and every one of you, whatever walk of life you're in, involving firearms, to seek out a local chapter and get the information necessary. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. Please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. We need to let YouTube know that we still exist, because without those likes and those subscribes, we're not going to appear very high on the platform. So go ahead and hit those buttons. We'll see you next time. Thanks.